Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. How do you do? Hello and welcome to another episode of Adjunct Comedy. Today on Adjunct Comedy we have DJ Fapidemics returning, and he is addressing this whole Candace Owens, George Floyd situation, and he's going to particularly explain where Candace Owens is coming from. So without further ado, DJ Fapidemics, please take it over.
My niggas, it's your boy DJ Fapidemics, and today I'm talking about this young lady Candace Owens, and this might be controversial, but I'm saying give her a chance because she been through some shit. I was on my YouTube rabbit hole, and I happened to come across a Joe Rogan podcast, right? And in this podcast, it was featuring Candace Owens, this young lady who went through this horrific event. I can only compare it to somebody stepping on the back of your neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. That's what I can compare it to, because this is a horrific event that happened to this young lady. So she states that while in high school, at one point at night, some group of 4 males, one of whom was her gay homosexual friend, who was jealous that she later found out of her spending more time was her boyfriend. So him and a group or 3 other young males, this is high school, get drunk one night and decide to prank call Candace Owens. Not even like she didn't even pick up. It was voicemails as she describes it, and they call her all types of N-words and say that they're gonna murder or shoot her in the back of the head like Martin Luther and hang her family to her and stuff like that. You know, horrible stuff. This is an astronomically, and she said she would have been totally fine with an apology. But at the same time, she says that she cried that night when she received these horrific. I mean, this is Nazi level proportions. What happened here? These voicemails, you know, she started crying, and then she states that due to this event and the circus surrounding it, making her a victim and controlling her life, even though she's the one who shared the story, that she became homeschooled, and then she went through a bout of anorexia for 5 years due to this one event because she lost control of her life. The media basically took over, and all these agencies took over who were trying to help her because they thought she was a victim, and she didn't think she was a victim. So maybe she could have spoke up or something like that. But this is a horrific event, and I want to say to Candace, this is par for par, on the same level as somebody putting their goddamn knee on the back of your neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. You can't undermine the horrific prank phone calls that happen to us every single day. So to Candace, I want to say I understand where you're coming from, and you should be hailed as a hero for going through this horrific event, because you are a positive black female with no criminal record, and as I know, right? Because I trust you. I mean, you can't throw rocks if your house is made of glass, so I trust that you have no criminal record, but I identify with the struggle. This compares to when that young boy, Trayvon Martin, I could only put it on that level, when he got shot by that one fat Mexican who was pretending to be a police officer. I can only compare it to that. The horrific events surrounding that tragedy that happened to you, I can only put it on that level. I can also compare what happened to you to the Rodney King's beatings, because physical is easier than the psychological. What you went through was psychological, baby, and then you had to live through it. But the other people didn't even get a chance to live through it. So I guess they took the easy way out. And Candace, I applaud you, if that's a word. I commend you for getting the chance to be alive, because there is an app now, through these prank phone calls where the user can stick their hand in the headphone jack of their phone, and magically it can connect to your phone, and their hand can come out of their headphone jack, and then they can shoot you like they did Martin Luther King and hang your entire family. So I commend you, and that's where Candace Owens is coming from. So people, just take a chill pill and understand the horrific thing that happened to this young lady. And the rough area where she grew up, in this high school, by these four kids who prank phone called her and did these horrific things. And by the way, these four kids became alcoholics, as I understand it, because of the media. They felt so horrible about their crime, so they were convicted by the media. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we'll see y'all on the next episode of Adjunct Comedy. It's been your boy DJ Fapidemics.